Welcome back to Let's Play SaGa 2 Hihou Densetsu. This is Big Los, and we are in the Soul's Dark regions about to undergo the challenge of the Seekers of Truth. Now, I was reading on the message board that Seekers of Truth is actually the final challenge of this area, and this is only unlocked after you beat the game. So since I've already beat the game, now I'm able to do this challenge. And the first challenge is True Ashura and True Venus, which were the last bosses of a previous Seekers challenge. So, I think we're gonna have everybody focus on Venus first. Oh yeah, this is Lady Thalia, and when she does Curse Breath, if it's on a regular enemy, it'll turn that enemy into a butterfly, just like what she did to you back in Giant's Town. Now, it didn't turn True Ashura into a butterfly, but it did say his ability went down, and so I want to see if his immunities were taken away. So, I think I'm gonna have Glenn cast X Zone just to see if his resistance to instant death has been lifted. That'll get one of these gods out of the way. See, for Seekers of Truth, all 5 battles are final bosses, pretty much. 2 of them are bosses that we haven't seen yet. But the other 3 are bosses that we've seen before already. We've battled in the Soul's Dark regions. We've beat them, so we have to go through pretty much all of them in order to win this. So it's going to take a lot of endurance. I did switch in a lot of different items, and off camera I was going around the central shrine trying to build up Shala's agility and defense, and I got her defense all the way up to 99, so that's pretty good. I also raised Chrono's agility a little bit. I got his katana skill up, and then I put the other 7th sword that we sold to the pawn guy. I bought it, and then I put it back into Chrono's inventory. So that way we'll have 2 7th swords when the time is right. Because we're definitely going to need them, but for right now, Excalibur should work pretty well. Also, I got this Princess Saber that I'm having Shala use. I also had Drain put into her 4th slot for her magic abilities. So now she'll be able to do damage and absorb it, kind of like Vampiric Regeneration. Alright, so now that all that's out of the way, now let's just focus on defeating Venus. And she did cast a Tornado type spell, which did take our HP down, so we did have to heal up. And I switched out one of Robo's Hell Wheels that was down to 22, and I switched it in with a lower tech. It didn't lower Robo's agility at all. The Flash Fist is what it was. It didn't lower his agility, and he'll be able to have 80 uses of it, because, believe it or not, we're going to be making about that many attacks in this entire challenge. Not only that, if I was to record this entire challenge in one go, it would be close to an hour. I am not joking. It is that long. These rounds just keep piling and piling up. Alright, so we were able to take out Venus. Now let's just focus on Ashura. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a couple rounds. I think I'm going to go through 2 rounds here, and then I'm going to stop the recording and have that as an episode, and then I'm going to probably do the rest of it in another episode. And that's just a bunch of crap, because we tried to see if his resistances were validated, and they weren't. That's why I'm having Glenn just do nothing for all of these rounds, because she is completely ineffectual except for Flare. So better just conserve it until we can actually use her. We'll also use her if everybody takes a whole lot of damage. Then she'll heal. But otherwise, I think we're doing just fine. I also bought a lot of Threads of Fate that I have been using, so I got, I think it was the Love Thread of Fate up to 99. And this is the only thing that really seems to do damage on us, are these tornado attacks, like Divine Wind. So I think maybe I'll have Glenn do a heal for this round. Sure, why not? I know that didn't do that much damage, but whatevs. Plus, that forearm attack seems to miss quite a bit. Which makes sense, because if you have a high agility and a high defense, then I think that improves your evade. Oh, and we mastered the Greatsword Way, and we got an agility boost for Shala. Alright, so fight number 2. It's True Odin and Sun Crow and a Pegasus, the last boss of, I think it was the previous Seeker of Destruction. I'm pretty sure. No, it was the one before that, because I think Seeker of Destruction was Apollo. Yeah, I think it was it was Seekers of Battle. It was definitely that one, where we saw True Odin as the final boss of that. Ah! I only was able to kill one Sun Crow. And now the other Sun Crow's casting Tornado. That's weak. Oh, that's hella weak. Alright, I guess we'll have to use the Phoenix Staff on Robo and get him back up. Let's see, and then let's see if you guys like Flare up your ass, and then we'll do another X Zone. Try to get that other Sun Crow dead. And it works. Now, I put a second flare book into Shala's inventory because she will be casting a lot of flares later. Oh good, this won't do any damage. Now we can cast heal on everybody in the next round. Yep, let's do it. Everybody attack on... You know what? Let's do Drain. That way it'll get Shala's HP up, and then we'll do Heal. Very good. Alright, we're in good shape. Once more. So we're going to focus on this Pegasus before we focus on Odin. Alright, so I guess we'll heal up Robo with Shala's Cure. Now, the good thing about this battle is that these monsters are susceptible to elemental damage, so we can use Glenn's regular elemental attacks against them without fear of immunities. I guess we'll be using Cure on Shala in the next round. Alright, now we can focus on Odin. Alright, we'll do Flash Fist and then Excalibur and Kiran Shala. Yeah, we'll try to do an even number of elemental attacks. We'll try to even them out. See, when I played Final Fantasy Legend 2 back in the day on the Game Boy, those Gungnir attacks really irritated me because I knew that every time that I used it, it could mean death. Because my HP wasn't that high when I faced Odin. It took me a while to beat him, I remember. I think I was on vacation in Mexico when I finally beat him, because I don't think I played the Game Boy a lot when I wasn't on vacation. Alright, we're doing okay. Heal up Glenn. Oh man, I guess we're gonna have to do Chrono now. I'm surprised I didn't get a lot of combos in the last round. Well, I guess we'll just keep doing it the way that we have been. That Zenith Drive does a lot of damage. Alright, we'll be immune to this. Good job. Alright, now we'll just do regular attacks. We don't need to heal. Well, I guess we'll be back to healing. I always wondered what those two numbers meant after the Thread of Fate is mentioned at the top left hand of the screen when it offers you a chance for a combo. Then there's two numbers, and I'm not sure what they stand for. Oh, good. I'm serious, it should have an AI condition in there where it won't do the same attack if it was ineffectual in a previous round. You know, that just doesn't make sense. I guess it would make it harder. Alright, we're chugging along here, doing quite well. Well, I guess now we're gonna have to heal up Chrono. We sure are using up a lot of our cures. I'm not sure if we'll have a lot by the time we get to the final boss. Alright, got him. And we got a spirit increase for Chrono. And an agility increase for Shala. And no, we don't need to eat that meat. Alright, I guess this would be a good point to stop the video. I know it's not over yet, but it is for this video. Yeah, we're gonna finish up the rest of the rounds, fight number 3, in the next one. Will we be able to win? Find out next time! This is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and Tengu Mwedia.